Papuna. In this video, I'm going to run the basic flow of the project for you. Okay, so how many rows do we have? We have 6 rows, not 5. Because actually in the contract that we have, here, you see, we have the God admin. Okay, I will explain to you detailed what is God admin. Okay, so when I open this XD, okay, before getting into this wireframe, I'm going to explain to you, what's the 6 rows. Students are what? The people who come to shop at my website. Okay, admin and God admin is for communicating with students. So writers and managers cannot communicate with students. Okay. Okay. Or HRs. Okay, and then what admin do? Admin are the same as assistant, So when I talk about admin, then it's assistant. Okay, for admin, he also, deal with like dispute, everything, and locate orders. Yeah, and also the God admin needs to price everything. Yeah, that's it. I think that is admin's working. Yes. Okay. Also, for all panels, everything here, a lot of people would log in, or they would be able to operate. So not one people. Okay. So for students, okay, they are shoppers, right? So they come to my website, come to shop, orders, papers, PPT, assignments, dissertation, personal statement, resume. That is orders. That is productions. They wanted to buy it, right? Or we could say they wanted to buy it. Then after they pay for it, then we're going to deal with it, right? Let's see. So for God admin, he could do everything. Let me show you. God admin could do everything here, right? Then what about for writers? Okay, writers is the workers. Okay, people buy something, then writers or workers, they go to make it. Okay, what about the managers? Okay, managers are quality controller. Like one thing you wanted to do it, you needed something to manage it, something like that. Okay, but managers don't make the production, don't make the order. Okay, for HR is for check everyone's profile and then adjust the working schedule. Yeah, mainly adjust the working schedule, and then connect with workers, managers, and with the admin. That is HR's work. Okay, now I'm going to tell you something about the admin. I'm going to just briefly tell you because we are talking about the basic flow. Okay, so students order something, then the God admin could get all details of orders. That's it. You see? That is all details of orders, right? Or the system could auto-assign to writers, or we could say to all workers and managers. Get me? The system could auto-assign based on the qualification. based on, we could say based on some limitation. Yeah, we could say in this way. I will tell you what is limitations, but not now. Then to writers, right? And then what's that? Okay, orders. Of course, orders would have some problems. So as you noticed here, we have some dispute, or some people, they wanted to cancel the orders, or some people wanted to contact the company about that sales, right? So hence the admin needs to deal with all the problems. That's from here, order dispute. From here, all this part. Okay. Oh, the same. When we receive the dispute, the system could, probably we need to, auto end the sales, or auto end, cancel tasks, or auto end ask refund, or whatever. The system could automatically to do something, right? And then, all right, as you noticed here is assign writers or assign managers, right? That is hand assign. Hence, we need to put writer's profile here. We need to know if the writer, this is what I said about some limitation, because different writer have different levels, different limitation pages. I will tell you later. Type, format, favorite aspects, or is he a native speaker or not? This is our limitations, right? The same for the managers. So that's why we need to put the profile here, but a very basic version of the profile. Okay, about the rest, I will tell you later. Also, the admin could be able to manage client's information. That's it, client's information. Also, referral program is here, right? And then also, the admin could be able to manage orders price, right? Orders price, employees price, right? So this is for orders price. This is for employees price. Okay, about this page, auto reply. Okay, so for example, I'm chatting with you and I said, hey, could you help me? Then probably the conversation could auto apply to the students. I'm here. I will be here about 3 minutes. Please wait me. Something like that. So that's why we have the auto reply here. To students or whatever. Okay, collect data. We need some data to know, what we have done. How many canceled orders, what is their price, whatever, something like that. Okay, this is all for God admin. God admin could do everything here. Okay, for admin, it has a little bit of limitation. He could do most things of the God admin. Okay, but these things, what is the admin's limitation, I will tell you later, but not now. All right, then let's move to the writers part. Okay, writers. As you noticed here, for example, today is May 22nd, then the writer log in to find, okay, I have an order. The order probably could be the system auto-assigned to the writer, or the admin to hand assign to the writer, right? So he gets the production, get the order details, right? As you noticed here, the writer could confirm received. That means he would love to do it. Okay, that means he would love to do it. Then we move the order. As long as he click here, we move the order to here. Okay, but what if he refuse? He said, I cannot do it. Then what would you do? We would move the order to cancel the orders. Here, cancel the orders. And then if he cannot do, then there must be someone to do it, right? Then the system would return the order back to the admins waiting to assign part. Okay. Okay, about processing orders. Okay, so if the writer, okay, he needs to upload a lot of things. If he uploaded the final draft, then the manager cannot upload it. I will tell you what's that. Okay, let me show you. You know that the writer's panels is almost the same as the manager's panel, right? So let me imagine, if the writer now, he click here, upload something and send it to the admin, and then imagine this, now it's the manager to do the same thing again, then the system would what? Would be confused, right? You see, as you noticed here, this is for the admin's part. The admin's part get the draft from the writer, then he could download, check, or upload something. He also could delete, and then he also could send it to students. And then, you know what? As you noticed here, students would be able to download it. After the admin click here, send it to students, students could be able to download it. Get me? You know, if the writer uploaded for once and then the manager upload it again, you know, then what should we do? So that's why. Okay, then let's see. Okay, how to evaluate if the writer or the manager finished the task? Okay, after the upload here, the final draft, then have a finish mark at the top right side of the processing orders, but not, okay, but not move the finished order to the, you know, to this part. It's different things. Okay, it's different. Okay, let me tell you what is the completed orders. Okay, 30 days after the order delivered the final draft, the order would be moved to the completed orders part automatically by the system. Or probably we could say 35 days. This one we could discuss later. Okay, then what about the dispute history? As we mentioned that this is a production, the writers or the worker probably would make errors, right? Then if he make errors, the admin would operate at the admin's panel, then to inform the writer. Get me? Also, we need to deduct the money. Deduct the money from the writer or the manager. It's the same. Oh, from the writer. Okay. You see? Here is evidence. Photos. Yes. I will tell you what this later. Okay. Order history. Oh yeah. This is just a summary. Like how many orders does he handle? You know, and then how many successful, how many failed or disputed. Yeah, these we could discuss later. Okay, about profile and settings. Okay, so let's see. It has some basic information about him, also the working schedule. Okay, so everything is operated. It could be, you know, these things are not operated or changed by the writer. It's by the HR. Okay, I will tell you. Okay, wait. Okay, but what about this part, favorite aspects? Okay. Working schedule or his information, he cannot operate. Okay, the writer cannot operate. But, okay, this one, writer could operate. Okay, as you noticed here, it has some dark, some green, you know, when he selected it, then it would turn into green color. Okay. After the writer, click these subjects or this information, I will tell you what would happen. It would be changed at HR's panel. Okay. I will tell you this later. Let us make a question here. Okay. Withdraw. Of course, writers worked here. He need to withdraw his money, right? Okay, about these I will tell you later. Then what about our HR's panel? Okay. As we talked already, that the admin, hand assign orders, or even the system, whatever, to auto assign, it is based on some limitations. What is limitations? Here is the limitations. Okay. Levels, limitation page, type, format, favorite aspect, these are limitations. Okay. Everything here could be edited by the HR. But about this part, native speaker, okay, it's a little bit different. The HR could only change yes to no. He cannot change no to yes. Okay. Also, HR could adjust the working schedule here. He could select, any date, or even any 2 days, 3 days, 5 days, even 7 days, right? Okay, this is easy. But the time zone is fixed. Okay, time zone is fixed on CA time. Okay, about writer's photo. Okay, as you noticed here, the photo is actually at the register page, the applicants would upload their photo, or we could say, yes, he cannot change it. Okay. He cannot change it. Okay. Then this part. Okay, as you noticed, HR could leave comments for the writer. He could write something, then update. You see? After the HR updates the comments, the admin could read. Okay, I will tell you what says later. Okay, then let's see. All the information. About the information, should they be able to change it? Let's see. I think about the information part, I probably would say cannot change. This one needs to be discussed. If the HR could change it. Change that. Okay, this one needs to be discussed. Okay, then for the, let's see, this is a writer. Oh, okay. So when the HR click here, achieve, then the writer would be moved to this part, achieved this part. You see? He also could unachieve this writer. Okay. Then for manager, it's actually the same as this one, so no need to discuss. Okay, for the HR's profile, this part, everything here, only God admin could see and operate. So HR cannot do. HR cannot see, HR cannot operate. And here is a summary of the schedule, of working schedule, writers, managers, HRs, admins. Oh shit. I think you know. Oh yeah, here is a summary. You know, number of people, like how many people, you know, they would work at this time or at the time period. Okay, so it's just a summary. So nothing special. Okay, close the registration page. You know, if we have too much people to apply to us, then sometimes we need to close the register page, or sometimes when we need writers, we need to reopen it, right? Okay. Then let us discuss about the registration. Oh, that's easy, huh? Okay, so it's only for writers and managers to register. It's not for HR or admin or guard admin. Okay, so you have a question. How do they register? Let me tell you. So HR admin or these people, they would be able to add it at the HR's panel. Where it is. See, add. So they would be able to add information here at the HR's panel. Okay, now let's return back to solve this question for and admin. Okay, what's that? As you noticed here is the favorite aspects. So when the writers operate at, you know, you remember the green color, he selected something, it turned into green color, then it would change here. You know, it would be updated here. Okay, the same for the admin. Here, writer's profile here. It would update it. For example, he added something, then it would show something here. Okay, then we solved this question. How about this one? Admin could read. Okay, so the HR updated some comments. You see, new comments from HR. Then the admin could read. You see, the admin could read here. Also, the admin could update something about admin's comments here. Then the HR could read. Let's see, search where it is. You see? Okay, the same. You get me? You know, admin also could update, then HR could read. So I think until now we run the basic flow. About other details, I will tell you later. But this video is quite helpful. Thank you.